Hey everyone, Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the lands on which these videos are made, and that's WORIMI. Welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Hope you're putting your protections up. Now, I just want to say I have no idea who the small child guide was. Sorry, I'm just correcting my light here. Who the small child guide was that a few of you heard the other day. I actually haven't taken time to delve in and find out who it is. It may have simply been a guide that was here, a spirit that was here at the time and wanting to come through and in that particular reading. But yeah, I might spend this afternoon having a bit of a meditation. Now, I have not, I know I said last week I was going to do a members only. I haven't had a chance to look yet, just been absolutely really busy and trying to get my head around it. Tomorrow, I don't know that I'll be on tomorrow. Maybe we'll try to be, but both my daughter and I are trying out a new dentist. We actually haven't had a proper new dentist since we've moved here 4 years ago. And we just used to go back to our dentist back up the valley where we came from. And apparently he's gone back to Ireland. So what a fabulous opportunity for us to seek out a new dentist, which means they're going to be two very long consultations. So we'll see how we go. Okay, what I want to have a look at. First of all, I was going to ask about Pope Francis, 88 years old, currently in hospital with double lung pneumonia. Um, yeah, I might just leave it like that. I'm not getting a good feeling about this with Pope Francis. All I can hope is that the Pope that comes after him builds on his progressive nature. Okay, what I want to have a look at this particular reading is the German elections coming up this weekend on the 23rd, so that's in 4 days' time for me. First of all, I want to have a look at, well, I'm just going to ask whether the actual elections are going to be delayed or deferred in any way. There are two parties. So we've got the SPD and the Greens Party joined forces to become, the ruling party, but it's unsustainable. They've only got 33% of the seats of the votes in the parliament. I know a lot of people advocate for multiple parties, but you end up with a situation like they've got in Germany, where they've got what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perhaps 6 major parties plus a smattering of smaller parties and independents. What happens then is you basically end up with the mess that they've got in Germany at the moment, which is why they're having an election, because there was a falling out between the two main parties, Scholz and Leitner, the SDP and the FDP, the centre right and the centre left had joined forces, and when they joined forces, they created a majority. But what's happened is they've had a falling out. The two leaders, the parties split, and it's just they've ended up in a governmental crisis, an inability to govern. So elections are coming up this weekend. First of all, I just want to ask now, I'm using my Smith-Waite Centennial Edition tarot decks back to the standard traditional deck. I just want to have a look. First up, is there actually going to be an election come up? Is the election going to be held, or is it going to be delayed or deferred? Now, I won't go either or. Tell me, is the German elections going to go ahead this weekend? Now, we do know that there are already identified issues with Felon Rattus Pretorius, FLM, EM, Leon Muskrat, whatever you like to call them. just threw out fiddling. Absolutely. Already there's been identified issues. I think Romania had to absolutely toss their elections out due to interference. Absolutely, he's fiddling in the elections. So, will they go ahead? Entertainment only. And then I want to have a look. Oh, betrayal, loss, heartbreak. There might be a ruling that comes forward here that brings something to an end. And we've got restriction, we've got Russia, we've got those supported by Russia coming together and rejoicing, but this infighting, it's just a mess at the moment. So, a couple of cards, guys, just a couple, not a full spread. I don't know that it'll go ahead. You've got this infighting trying to tear each other down. But we could do, because this is one solitary figure taken the new plan, but with some sort of backstop boundary there. Will the election go ahead? Oh gosh, that just threw out again. Will the election go ahead? Will the election go ahead? Will the election go ahead? And that one. Okay, well, these three cards have popped out, and that one wanted to come out as well. Well, I think yes, there is going to be a victory. Somebody new. It's going to complete a cycle. I do not like the top figures there in this world card. Battered and bruised. So yes, I do, but someone's going to claim victory. So we've got here battered, beat up, back up against the stability of the guardrails, but we've got this new figure, I think, that's going to claim victory, because it is a very uncomfortable victory card. It's not like it's a celebration card or anything like that. You've got the figures in the background looking away. And then we've got the World, and we've got the Knight of Swords, a harsh truth. The Star is going to find themselves, whoever this is going to find themselves stabbed in the back by these swords of truth. Okay. Oh, and I just split the deck and look what I've got. The steal, the abuse of power, the win at any cost, the betrayal, you name it. I think someone's going to claim victory. Would not be surprised if it is the leader of the AFD. I didn't write their name down. Yeah, there's secrets that are going to be revealed. So this is voter harvesting, and I think it's going to be revealed. So I think the election is the voting process is going to go ahead, but it I don't think it's going to end well. This is having a closer look at things, it being stopped, and then a tower moment. I'm getting shades of the Romanian election, so let's have a look. And here is the negotiator or the diplomatic leader coming forward and taking action. So let's have a look. I'm not even going to ask what party's. Oh, you wanted that one. What party's going to do what? Um, are the German elections going to go down the same path or similar of the Romanian elections? Oh, that was the card that flung out. The steal, the abuse, the betrayal, walking away, and then we've got the star. I don't think the result, and I say that in inverted commas, is going to hold. It's going to be movement forward about the steal and about the false victory, the steal and the false victory, where there might have been some switching of votes or money changing hands to fiddle with the results. I'm just seeing what's on the bottom there. It's the whole story. An announcement being made about the voting result. There's some legal action that's going to restrict it. Some secrets are going to be brought forward. The fool, the voter, like literally off the cliff, the voter, the smoke and mirrors, the delusion, that's going to end up in some sort of loss. And then we've got the sword of truth exposing the secrets, dark money behind the scenes, or the discussions going on behind the scenes, harsh truth coming forward very quickly about betrayal, deceit. We've got some sort of legal decision that needs to be made, higher courts, and an announcement coming forth. There's going to be some sort of whistleblower that's going to bring this all to light, and it's going to be, the truth is going to hold it. I really feel like the voting will go ahead, but not quite romantic. It's there's some truths here that are going to be having to be considered, but this is also putting a pause because there's going to be betrayal exposed. Betrayal and treason. Oh, entertainment only. Surely, yeah, there's some sort of this sort of agreement going on. Show me, are the journalists, so I think the voting will go ahead, but are the election results going to stand? Are the election results in Germany, are the perceived results on the day of the voting? I mean, it may not, I'm getting two timelines here. They may decide to step in before, or they'll step in afterwards. And don't ask me who they is. Show me. Will the results stand? Something unexpected out of left field. Let me just keep shuffling. You want that one. So there's some unexpected announcement coming about, I wanted this one on the top, about steal, about betrayal, about abuse of power, about winning at any cost, not necessarily legally. But the foundation, this is about homeland security for Germany. In the past, Russia, why am I not surprised? Russia, Russia, Russia. There's going to be information that is brought forward, or this information about the vote. When I'm talking about elections, pentacles of the vote, that is going to change everything. going to be externally an announcement that is made, internally a ruling of action that is going to be taken, hopes and fears. Somebody's going to end up having to frantically try and defend themselves or defend their position. And then we've got legal action with the Queen of Swords, ruthless legal action. That's my muskrat card, trying to keep something hidden. And this is the betrayal, the treason, those that benefited. And then we've got this dude again. And justice. And then the Star of Hope and Healing. And then a new beginning, or was it foolishness? Because then we've got the King of Swords as well. In regards to the steel that is being and shining the light on the steel and the false victory. As I just glancing at the cards to see am I at the end of the story. There's volatile information going to come out about the manipulation, the connections with this dude, the loss and the legacy, or is it the oligarchical money, the legacy, whatever it is. I think this is I think it's ending of the vote manipulation is what I'm getting. Oh man, oh man, oh man, I hope this happens before the Australian election comes up, because we are copping ourselves under fire as well. Hope it gets resolved before then. Okay. Yes, if you can hear some barking, it's the dog 2 doors down. I'm going to say yes, interference, but it really feels like this is it's the results on the day are not going to be the true results, and it is part of this major. Okay, just got heard the word keystone in the exposing. You take out the keystone, see how it plays. You've noted all the parties down to read on all the parties. No, not needed. Okay, see how it goes. Love to you all. Take care.